I got my buddy over here, Tyler from Whack Comics. We have something a little different than we normally do here on the channel. We are going to show off some graded cards we got back. Tyler's used, you've used PSA and CGC, all the other companies. We decided to use this time a company local to me. They're up and coming, called Next Level Grading. And I have to tell you guys, I've already opened my cards and these things look pretty cool. And they also have some really awesome features that I'm going to show Tyler after he opens his cards that I don't even know if he's aware of yet. Tyler, do you want to open yours first, man? Since I've already shown mine. I know you're chomping at the bit, dude.
Yeah, no, I've got 4 packages and there's one card that I want to do last. So that whenever I pull that one out, I'll do that one last. But they came in these like really nice sleeves or whatever, so you can't see them. I was really impressed by that.
And I will tell you, if you can figure out which is the backs, the grades are not on the backs.
Okay.
And that way you don't have to actually see the grade on that one special one when you get to it.
Yeah. Okay. So I found the back. Here's the first one. This is a Squirtle Pocket Monsters. I believe this is one of the first Squirtle cards to ever exist. It might be the very first one. I think it's from 95.
Wow, that's awesome.
No, 97. So 97. Okay, and I got a 9. Nice. Oh wow, these look great.
Yeah.
Initially, okay, so I absolutely hate PSA labels. Hate them.
I think like CBCS labels.
No. Oh my God. CBCS labels look so much. You can't tell me CBCS doesn't look better than that. That looks like a third grader just typed and said, okay.
Yeah, I mean, and to be as big a company as they are, you would think they could do a little more to dress it up some.
So this is the 1997 Japanese Card Ass number 7. And yes, that is what it's called, Card Ass. And this has the subgrades included, which I really, really like. And I know for CGC, you have to pay for subgrades, and they actually just raised that, I think, to 15 per card.
Don't you sit there and try to tell me CGC has went up on prices.
I think it's the first time they've ever raised prices. And I don't think PSA does subgrades at all, because PSA is terrible. I don't like their slabs. I would say,
right?
Yeah, they do. Beckett does. I don't have any Beckett's. I would say initially, so this is probably the one that'll take the longest. This feels similar to a PSA slab. Like they both have the not clear outline around the card.
Right.
As you can see, and that's obviously different than CGC, which is clear all the way through.
Oh, yeah.
But just aesthetically, this looks just not even close. And I think they're all color matching to the card as well. So
each card has a special color matching custom label that will fit the card.
Yeah, so for this first one, I'm much more impressed than this one. And just from what I inspected this card to be, I was expecting around a 9. So that feels correct to me. All right, here's another Squirtle. We got a lot of Squirtles, maybe all Squirtles.
He had a lot of Squirtles in this delivery.
All right, so let's see. I got another 9. That's what I expected as well. I got, I love this, man. Oh, so this one, this is a holographic card. And the first one I showed is not. And as you can see, the holographic card has a holographic label.
Yep.
So that's awesome. That really, really pops on the card.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I love that. I'm impressed already. I definitely really like this. And I think the price was pretty good as well. Okay, so this is also holographic. This is Zinni Game, which is Squirtle's name in Japanese. This one I thought was probably around an 8 or 9. 9. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I got 8.5 on 2 of the subgrades, so I'm not super surprised with that one. But I love this card. This one is from 99. Not that you care, but...
No, I love a cool card though, the holographic embossed.
Oh yeah, not many embossed cards. And then here's another Squirtle. This one's a see-through card as well.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that one in there.
9.5, nice. So I got all 9s and a 10 on this one. Hell yeah. I'm doing great on the grade so far.
Yeah.
All right, let's just want to make sure I don't get the one card. Okay, so here's another Squirtle, number 9. They're all Squirtles, I believe, except for one card. So
Yeah, I don't think you sent in anything else that was not a Squirtle.
yeah.
And
Oh,
you
okay.
even had some Squirtles that were so obscure they couldn't pull enough data to be able to grade them.
Yeah.
So I would be interested if you sent those to another grading company, if they were able to grade them, through PSA or CGC. That'd be something I'd be interested in knowing.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. And I haven't pulled that out yet. I'm assuming it's in one of these. So I just pulled out that card that I'm saving for last. I have not seen the grade.
Okay, cool.
All right, so this is
That
the
was a cool one.
Monsters collection, and there's 2 different versions. There's a green version and there's a red version. I think the green one is a little more rare, but I think I have both. I might have both in here.
Okay.
8.5. This is an old one. This is the 96, so this is one of the oldest Squirrel cards.
I hadn't seen, most of the cards you sent, I was like, man, I've never seen any cards like this. This is crazy.
I mean, the back is looks like the game.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I do really like that. Okay, here's another one similar, but it has a little bit of a hollow foil to it.
Mm-hmm.
8.5, nice. I love the labels. I love that it has the hollow when it's a holographic card.
I mean, for display purposes, man, it's gonna look so good.
Yeah, I think display, that's a big part of this. So if you're not gonna put any effort into the labels, 8, I think. Yeah, that's an 8. I knew this one was a little bit lower grade.
Is that just a standard Japanese?
This is the 96 standard, yeah.
Base set.
Awesome.
Yeah, Squirtle had one of the definitely out of the starters. I think his was probably the best looking.
Okay, I got a 9. I'm getting a lot of high grades.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew I had some good cards. Even that 8, 8's pretty good for 96. It's funny to me when I watch Pokemon streams that they call these older cards vintage cards.
I know.
That doesn't make me feel old or old as hell or anything.
Right.
This one, I think is the oldest one. This is from 1995. So this is a really old card, and it's a 9. So this is a really high grade for one of the earliest Squirtle cards, and it has just a random back. Nothing.
95. That was before Pokemon was on TV here, right, in America.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Okay. Yeah. I think it started in 98.
Yeah.
So 95 was the first year of Pokemon. I think it was thought up in 94.
Okay.
All right, here's another one, another Squirtle. I got an 8.5, so this is a lower grade one. But this is another Japanese from 2004. Okay. And this was a chocolate bar promo card. So this came inside of a Japanese chocolate bar.
Willy Wonka style, man. That's awesome.
Here's the green version. So this is the same as that other one. Yep. And it's a 8.5. So this is a little bit lower grade, but looks fantastic. I can't say enough about the labels, how they each match the color. Here, I want to pull out that one. This one's half green, half red, and the label is also half green, half red. So these are the 4 Squirtle cards that I did not get graded. I know this is the Pokemon vending series from Japan. So this is you got it out of a vending machine, like one of those, like a gumball machine.
Gotcha.
This is from a playing card set. Basically, you got them all in one set.
Okay.
This is also from a playing card set, but it actually is the Ace of Hearts.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy, man, when I saw that one.
And then this was a Fun School promo card. So these 3 have since been verified by PSA since I sent in the cards. But before I sent these in, these were not. Okay. So I'm assuming he probably looked that up. It wasn't verified yet, and now it is. So if I send them to him again, they should be good. And this one I still haven't seen verified anywhere.
Okay. And what is that one?
It's the Fun School promo card.
Okay. Okay. Mine are all much newer than Tyler's, so mine are all going to be really high grade. But they're I have everything I have is different from what he showed. So first off, I have the Pikachu from the Sword and Shield celebrations. So this is like a blown up version of the base set Pikachu, and it's a holographic, and it's a 9.5. So I got the holographic label and everything. So that was a really cool one. That was for my son.
Classic chubby Pikachu.
That's it. Next
you know
up,
why they had to change the animation?
Mm-mm.
Because it was hard. They had to make him skinnier because it was harder to animate him while he was fat.
Never heard of that, but
yeah,
you know, whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the rare, if this is, I guess this is a secret rare. This is also from Celebrations, and it is a 9.5. The secret rare gold Mew.
Yes,
and
that is a great card.
Yeah, we actually sent in 3 of these. Still waiting for one of them to come back. It had to be redone, but I do have 2 here in this set here. Next up from Celebrations, I wish I had a base set one of these. It is one of the OG original 3s, but to go along with all the Squirtles, we do have the base set reprint, I guess, for Celebrations of Blastoise, holographic, and at first I was like, man, that label doesn't match the card. But if you look at the holographic part behind Blastoids, it's green and blue, and that's exactly what they matched it with on the label there. So that was super cool. It's actually like a blue and gold, I guess I should say, but it matches perfectly with the holographic part of the card. Next up, we have another secret rare Mew, and this one we got a 10.
Ooh, nice.
So we got a 10 on the gold secret rare Mew from Celebrations. That was really cool. The first 3 were my son's. These 3 are mine. Next up, we have from Fusion Strike. This is Celebi V, and I believe this is like an alternate art, I think. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this was an alternate art.
Yep.
So we got 10 on that as well.
Nice. The alt arts are definitely much harder to find.
Yeah, for sure. We pulled that in our first booster box. That was the booster box. We pulled the alternate art Gengar, where he's like swallowing the world, man. That was the first pack we pulled that one. So, and then my favorite one out of this entire thing, this one's from 2020 Vivid Voltage, and it is the Alakazam V, and we got a 10 on that as well. Man, I bought this at a Pokemon store in Huntsville, where Nick lives, for $4, and it came back a 10. So the value on that is significantly increased, being a 10. So really happy with that one, man. That was probably the most exciting one to me. And I don't know what that third Mew we got was. It was either a 9.5 or a 10, but I can't remember which one he said. So we just sent in a few of these, but I'm getting ready to send in all of my Jurassic Park cards from the Topps Jurassic Park comic book series. And from the comics, picking up the comics, I've actually pulled 2 of the 4 gold hologram cards. So it's something kind of silly and goofy, but I'm excited to get my Jurassic Park trading card set done. All right.
No, that is cool. I just think grading cards, even for not value or whatever, it's kind of like grading a comic book that you just really like.
Yeah,
if you're not gonna, it just looks so nice. I think it presents really well, and I think the label really matters. Just like comic books, people complain about CBCS's label. I know you do. I mean, there are vastly different labels all over the card community, and some are just so bad.
yeah, for sure. And with this company being such a young company, I think that the fact that their case it's decent. I think
it's a solid case.
But that label on top of what I'm going to show you when you get done looking at the next card, I think is what's going to elevate them and make them a real player. So let's see this garbage card that you're about to show us.
Okay. Well, I can only see the back, so I can't see the grade. But this is a LeBron James hollow rookie card. This is the, hold on, I don't want to see. This is the E-Tops card. It is like, I mean, it barely shows up. I'll have to get a better picture of it for Nick to put up, but it is one of the better rookie cards that's like not $10,000 and signed. So this is about as good as I can realistically get. It had never been touched by human hands because it came sealed in the E-Tops thing, and I broke the seal and sent it off to you. So this
Wow.
is
Okay.
the first time it was ever touched was by him. So I'm hoping for a 10 because it should be. It looked absolutely perfect. All right, so we'll see. A 9. Oh dang, that's okay. So I got the surface, I got an 8.5, and then 2 9.5s, and centering was a 9. But it doesn't really matter. This is a forever hang on card,
Yeah.
and it looks incredible. And I know how much Dustin likes LeBron like me, so but
So
yeah.
yeah, I know you were expecting a 10 on that. I will tell you, from looking at their website and talking with them a little bit, they do use an AI tech to determine the exact centering on the cards. Everything else is done, I guess, with like with the human eye, but to determine the exact centering on cards, they have some kind of artificial intelligence tech that they're using for that. So is that something any of the other companies are using, or?
Yeah, there's a couple other ones that do that it's 100%
Okay,
automated.
okay,
And I think that's probably a decent standard because it's standard. There's no
okay.
people
Well, it's good
messing
to
it
know they're
up.
keeping up then with
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah, not every company uses it. I don't think PSA does, CGC doesn't, but
Okay.
I know a couple other people do.
I'll tell you one thing that they do that not everyone else does. In fact, I don't believe anyone else does. Is they put these cards in a tech-based slab. So I had Tyler turn on his NFC on his phone before we started. So if you'll take your phone and put that card and hold it to the back of your phone.
Okay. Here, let me take this off. Make sure it works. I don't think I've ever used the NFC.
I haven't either.
Did it work for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to hold it in like the perfect spot, like for the NFC.
Oh yeah, it just popped up.
Okay.
NFC request.
All right. So hit that okay and look and see what pulls up.
Oh yeah, that's it. Says LeBron. It says the serial number, when it was graded,
Now
the
you
year of it.
and swipe the card. You can zoom. You can look at the
Oh
front,
wow, look
back,
at
all
that.
corners of the card. Yeah, you can look at the entire thing, and you can do that with every single card you have.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
yeah, and you can zoom in really, really close. You can zoom out really, really far. I mean, you can get real detailed on that. They take really, really high resolution scans to be able to allow you to see what is going to be your digital collection when you go in and create a profile on their website. You can upload every single one of your cards, and then you can actually log in and scroll through your entire collection online. And
Wow.
it's almost like they give you NFT versions, because from what I understand, you can actually choose to have them store your cards in a safe where your collection will be stored, and then you can have your online, basically like NFT collection. Now, say you want to sell one of your cards, you can actually sell your card through the website. The digital card will transfer over to the new buyer. If they have a safe set up, they'll take the card out of your safe and put it into theirs, and the transaction's done. The card belongs to them now. It's in their safe, or they can mail it to that person. So it makes the trading and buying and selling aspect, it adds a whole new venture to that as well. I mean, I think it's pretty cool because you can, if you're at a card show and you want to show somebody, hey, I've got all of these and show off your cards, man. You can show off your entire
Yeah, that's
collection
pretty
there.
cool. I'm actually kind of impressed with that, more than I expected to be. Honestly, that I like what you said about showing off your cards and stuff, and
Yeah.
being able to buy and maybe not even like have it at your house if
Mm-hmm.
you don't need it, or if you're about to move or for whatever reason. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. That's really different.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was something that was really cool too. Something that was super neat. Imagine if these guys were doing comics, man. Like how cool that would be with the labels, and if they were to be working on a new slab, not using previous slabs from other companies, or like coming up with their own slab, like that would be cool. And if they had purchased an extremely expensive machine to take high res scans of every single page of your book without damaging at all, including the front and back cover, so that when you do your NFC of the comic, not only could you scroll through like you did the card, but you could actually read your book and look at every page of your book. That would be kind of impressive.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Is that
Yeah.
something that's happening? Because
I mean, it would be super cool if all of those details I just mentioned were possibly in the works.
wow, that would be super cool. And I personally, like, this is a new company. I didn't really know much about it, but Dustin reached out to me and I was down because
Yeah.
I think part of collecting is having competition and
Mm-hmm.
figuring out what's good, bad, and not settling. Because
Yeah.
as soon as we settle as collectors, then collecting won't be as good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for sure.
bottom line.
Absolutely. Yeah, you gotta have competition in anything for whatever it is to thrive. And so I think whether it's cards or comics and grading and all of that, competition makes it healthy. So yeah, I'm definitely definitely impressed with the card slabs. And like I said, if they were to come out with comic grading and be working on a slab that had to be, that the actual case itself had to be approved by people that grade comics often and give them like, yes, this is going to work, or no, that's crap. And, then that would be super cool if that were to happen, especially with all the options that they are making available through just their cards. So the link for next level grading is going to be in the description below, guys. If anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out to them or us. I'm still relatively new with using them, but I have direct access to get any questions answered for you guys. They're also working on getting drop-off kiosks for cards for being graded. I know they've done one at my local comic shop, so you can go in and you can log in all your information on your card and get it all sent to them and drop the card off with the shop. And when they're done, and you come pick them up. So that's another cool thing too. But again, I'm super pumped with them. My son, he flipped when he saw these things. He thought they were
I
super
bet.
cool. So I'm glad you were also impressed with them, man. Glad you like the cards.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna have to trade him for one of those Mews.
Hey, I've got a third one coming, so we could definitely work something out, man, for sure.
All right.
Um, are you going to keep that LeBron in that case, or are you thinking about cracking it, send it somewhere else, or?
100% keeping it in it.
Oh,
I
right on,
love it. Love it.
right on.
I'm
That
down.
means
I think it looks great.
and that's got to show some kind of, but
Yeah.
you believe in the company enough to leave a card like that in it, man. That says something. So that's cool.
Oh yeah. I mean, not to get into pricing and stuff too much, but I mean, it's over $500. It's easily.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
like, I mean, I'm sure other people have graded more expensive cards, but with this company. But I think that's part of it as well, is you want to send new companies some
Mhm.
real big cards, big comic books,
Yeah,
and
test them.
get them going,
Yeah. Yeah, so absolutely, man. Well, I'm glad to hear you're gonna leave it in there, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we'll be submitting some more stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna submit my Jurassic Park cards. I'm excited about that. So, if this is something you guys enjoyed, something a little different than we normally do here on the channel, drop us a comment, let us know, hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this, we will know by the view count, the thumbs up, and the comments. So let us know. Do you want to see a little bit more of this every now and then? Not all the time, but just every now and then we can definitely do that. Otherwise, Tyler, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Make sure you guys check out Ready for Wednesday on Instagram. Link will be in the description along with his YouTube channel, Whack Comics. Viewer discretion is advised there, but they are...
It's just like this channel. It's the same.
Just like this channel. They're great guys, man. Tyler and Lee have become pretty good friends of ours, so you guys have seen them on here before. They're good guys and a lot of fun to hang out with. So you go check them out. And like I say, guys, hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the video. Make sure you're subscribed. It is free to hit that button. Doesn't cost you a thing. It just makes sure you get to see more of the content that we are putting out. And as always,
collect your way.